Hi everyone, it's Kelly Hampton. I thought I would share some channeling from Archangel Michael that I received not too long ago as it pertains to 2018 on the topic of economic collapse. Many of my clients come to my work, I'm happy to say all over the world, and sometimes they have real concerns whether they're fear-based as fear has overtaken them, or whether there's some legitimacy to what they're, asking. And certainly we can be living in a world where much of the media is manipulated to keep us suppressed into fear. So as a means to uplift us all, I hope you enjoy the following channeling from Archangel Michael. And as always, I appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube channel, which I plan to have more regular posts on beginning in the now. So regarding economic collapse, the blessed Archangel said, the earliest months of 2018 will see some instability in the gold markets, fortune markets, and in how monies are distributed. Some parts of the world will see this sooner than others, and some parts of the world will feel the effects of this more impactfully than others. It is a far cry, however, from a global collapse. Do you think for a moment that millions of light soldiers are going to allow darkness to win and to continue to manipulate your monetary systems indefinitely? Absolutely not. Every time the world cries economic collapse, it reverberates across magnetic fields, most commonly the poles north and south, and collect there. Thankfully, there are entrances at each pole to the inner earth, which is teeming with fifth-dimensional, pure source beings in these civilizations to quell these fear tremors. In fact, if you imagine your poles as being the garbage disposals of your earth, that would not be far from the truth. If you hear of change, embrace it. Do not fear it or run from it. Do not hoard supplies for yourselves while denying your neighbor. In fact, don't hoard anything for any reason. Hoarding and storing implies a reason fueled by impending doom. Yes, the inner earth civilizations are working together to help mankind ascend into oneness, but they also need your help. Many things your world is undergoing is natural change and growth. A butterfly emerges as it sheds its skin of a chrysalis. Snakes shed their skins, elk shed their antlers, and horses shed their coats. Your world economy in 2018 will go through a process, shedding what needs to be shed for greater growth. Somewhere near the midway mark of 2018, that would be about now, I suppose, it's July, something remarkable will happen globally. The Federal Reserve Board, which controls the majority, if not all, of the financial transactions worldwide, will itself collapse. This is time for celebration, Michael says. The Federal Reserve Board has been sheltering criminals within its organization for a very long time. Most of you may not notice any changes or feel any direct changes as a result of this, but we will. Rest assured, friends, that your world is getting closer to economic security and equality for every man, woman, and child in every land, regardless of the propaganda you have been fed. The process of restructuring the Federal Reserve Board will allow a greater number of people to get out from under debt and the oppressive energies of debt. Some countries will try and stall these positive changes, others will embrace them more readily. What this means for future generations is that the term collateral, having capital and investments, will change. It means that your world will become a society one day where monetary manipulation of the poor and the rich will not be visible. One day, black man, white man, yellow and red man will stand together in financial equality. The disbanding of the Federal Reserve Board, or rather those who presently reside on it, is the beginning of this great magnificent change. Do not think that this means that those who possess riches will lose them, and those who do not will never obtain them. It means that the way and the means in which money is used to oppress your societies will continue to evolve to embrace oneness. Hallelujah. Further, one day your world will be bartering societies, real free trade societies. Praise be to God, Allah, Source. So thank you very much for liking, subscribing, sharing. And if you'd like a personal reading or a private star healing intergalactic energy session with me, visit Kelly-Hampton.com and make it a most blessed day. Namaste. God, Allah, Source. So thank you very much for liking, subscribing, sharing. And if you'd like a personal reading or a private star healing intergalactic energy session with me, visit Kelly-Hampton.com and make it a most blessed day. Namaste. Stay.